Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Yenny Singh, your favorite YouTuber. Today I'm telling you guys a story time about the time I ended up going out on a date with a guy that wasn't revealed to me was crazy. So this story takes place when I was in 9th grade. At the time, I was really into hanging out with my middle school friends more. I was closer to them. I knew them longer, so we had a closer bond. Instead of hanging out with the kids that I originally hung out with in middle school, I ended up hanging out with a mixture. So sometimes just a random kid would be there. On this particular day, I was hanging out with my friends that I normally hung out with, and we decided to get Chinese food. Within about 20 or so minutes of us being there, another kid comes in and I don't immediately recognize him, but the rest of my friends do. Now when the kid sits down, I notice that he's definitely not 14. He has to be at least 17 or 18, maybe even 20. So I was just kind of confused how they knew him so well. So he sits down and we're all talking, and he seems like a nice dude. He seems like he's nice enough. So I kind of let my guard down with him, and I'm just acting as though I always knew him or something.
Bozo, bitch, are you dumb, stupid?
So like I said, we were in the Chinese restaurant and we were eating, and like you do when you're eating, you get full. So I got full and I was ready to throw out my food, so I got up to throw it away. We're gonna call the kid that I didn't know Shapiro. So as I'm getting up to throw away my food, Shapiro jumps up. He's like,
"What are you doing?"
So I was like, "I'm just throwing away my food, I'm not hungry anymore either." And he was like,
No. I know exactly what we should do with this food. We're gonna go over one avenue and we're gonna give the food to these homeless men that usually sit there.
So I'm a little skeptical because I don't really know him, but my friends give me the okay and they're like, "Yeah, go." And they're smiling and they're laughing, so I'm assuming they're like, "Yeah, it's a great idea, she's being silly." But little did I know that some crazy stuff was about to go down. So me and him start walking, and in my head I'm like, this is just gonna be a one avenue walk. It'll be quick and I'll just go back with my friends. One avenue turned into 2 avenues. 2 avenues turned into 4. And I'm noticing, but he's not noticing. And honestly, I really should have said something it was supposed to be 1 avenue, but he was giving me the vibes of we're doing this how I said we were doing this, and if there are any issues about it, there's gonna be issues about it. So I kept my mouth shut. But eventually he notices and he's like,
"We walked too far."
and it's not funny to me. I'm a little creeped out. I'm scared. There was a lot going on, but I chuckle because that's just the least awkward thing to do in that situation. So we start walking back to the avenue that we're supposed to be on, and we see the men who he was talking about. I give them my food and we start walking back to the Chinese restaurant. When we get back into the Chinese restaurant where the rest of my friends are, he's like,
"Alright, girls, I gotta go because there's some stuff I gotta handle."
So me and my friends are just like, "Oh, what are you about to do?" And he looks up at us and he says,
"Y'all don't learn to mind your business."
and then he just leaves. So after he left, I was he was acting kind of off, and it was a little scary, and I was kind of confused about how I should handle it. And they all just bust out laughing. So I'm like, "What's funny? I'm serious." He was really acting strange. In the middle of them laughing, one of my friends is finally like, "Girl, you know why he was acting strange?" And I said, "No." And they're like, "That's crazy Shapiro." What? So, what do you, what could you, what do you mean? Oh, you don't know because you weren't here in 6th grade. He's this dude that went to our school 10 years ago. He got arrested for some crime when he was in 8th grade, and he started to hang out by the school again when he got out. So that's how we met him, but he's crazy.
We almost died. So you agree? Yes, this was insane. That was pure luck. I was not in control of that situation at all.
So this confirms to me that this man is in fact 10 years older than us. This man is in fact older than I originally even thought he was. Confirms the fear I felt. So at this point, I wouldn't say I was mad as much as I was traumatized. So I asked them, why would you Allow me to go off with a man who has committed serious offenses, and his name is Crazy. I really didn't want or care to hear their answer so without saying anything, I got up and I walked home. I very much could have taken the train, but it was such a situation that I really needed to walk. Anyways, that's the end of the story time about Crazy. Won't be the last you hear of him. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Let me know what you want to see from me. Let me know why you follow me. Let me know why you're subscribed to me. Tell me about yourself. But yeah, I'm Yenny Singh, and that's that.